Your time is really valuable. You have a lot to do, a lot to think about. I totally get it. And if you're gonna waste your time, it better be doing something fun, right? So whatever you do, don't waste your time with e-learning. Now, I'm not saying don't take e-learning, because if you didn't do that, I wouldn't have a job. But what I am saying is don't waste your time with e-learning. And here's what I mean. I totally get it. I have to take e-learning too. And sometimes the e-learning that I take is, well, not very entertaining. It's kind of boring. And I have done it where I've gotten to work, I've pushed play, turned down the volume, and then walked away. Maybe returned some emails. And before I knew it, I looked down at the e-learning and it's just been sitting there waiting for me to click next for the last 20 minutes. This cycle then just repeats throughout the day. By the end of the day, my 30-minute e-learning is still on slide 2, waiting for me to click next. Then, since my workday is already over, I speed through it, clicking next, 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 while, of course, making my grocery list at the same time. I'm on my own time now. Then, there's a test at the end of it. Great. I haven't been paying attention, and now I have to pass a test. Now it's a complete waste of time. And that's what I mean by don't waste your time on e-learning. Maybe you're not like me. Maybe you're one of those competitive types. I don't get you, but I think I sit by some of you. And the e-learning says, it's gonna take you 30 minutes to get through this e-learning, and you're like, it says 30 minutes, I can get through it in 5 minutes. And you speed through it as quickly as you can. And you're like, next, next, next. What? I didn't get 100% on the test? There must be something wrong with the test, because I'm the smartest one here. That's another way you could be wasting time with e-learnings. Don't do that either. Again, your time is too valuable. So let's talk about taking notes. Take notes. And not just for the sake of taking notes. Take notes with the intention of sharing your notes with others. Or if you're that really competitive type, take notes because it actually increases your retention by 82%. And you will be smarter than everyone else. As you're taking the e-learning, keep a list of items that you're looking for in the e-learning and that you can later share with others. Keep your eyes and ears open for anything in the training that you or your team or your agency already have mastered. Those things that maybe you didn't need to learn about again. Actively look for anything presented in the training that you or your team or your agency could implement to actually do better. Look for any specific tools or resources from the training that you could customize and adopt as a team or as an individual. Observe any processes or procedures, protocol in the training that you or your team could adopt as standard. Now, I have 3 more tips for you that are specific to the design of just this training track that you're currently taking. First, depending on the training track or tracks that you're taking, there may be slides that are repetitive. And the good news is that you can glance down at the text and then you may click next if it happens to be a slide that you've already seen. Second, another special note about this training program is that there is a detailed manual that accompanies the e-learning. If you're having a hard time finding a specific topic in the manual, even after checking the table of contents, you may use the search tool to search the entire manual for any words or phrases. Keep this in mind when you're taking the assessment at the end of most modules. This third tip is only for those who are taking both the Contract Management 301 training track and the Contract Management 401 training track. Modules 3A through Modules 3F are known as the Risk Series, and they are exactly the same in both Training Track 301 and Training Track 401. So you only need to take the Module 3 series once if you're taking both of those training tracks. There will be a reminder during the course as well.